birds have always been a popular mascot for any team in sports. Perhaps it's our fascination with flight, the elegance and majesty with which they seemingly without effort glide through the air. Well, there'll be plenty of effort in this one because when two birds get together and start clawing at each other, feathers are bound to fly. What a treat to be here in what is called the prettiest little stadium in America, home to the Georgia Southern Eagles in Statesboro. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Georgia Southern Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense will get the ball first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Barber. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Now on the move. Turning it on. They get him out of bounds at the 32, and that is what you want out of this running game.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
And the Chanticleers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Quarterback making adjustments. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Chanticleers are facing 3rd and inches. To the ground to try to move the chains. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
One of the coolest things I love about football is the strategy. Like, first drive, what are they going to line up in? What are they going to try to take advantage of? How are they going to attack us? And so far, this offense has had some success. This defense now getting in their territory. They need to figure out some answers to some of these questions.
Will wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy? They called PI on the offense this time. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's take a step back, talk big picture Coastal Carolina. Now, they'd love to win this one today, secure that spot in the conference championship game, a remarkable achievement. They can't really think this one's in the bag. Headed to the end zone. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
7, Georgia Southern, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Eagles offense will take the field for the first time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, Dave.
It was was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Looking to throw, it's French. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He might want another play. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. All right, guys, let's talk a little Coastal Carolina. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around on that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
Hard running there. And the Chanticleers get it past the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Chanticleers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. He'll keep it himself. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming.
And, man, they sneaked the option in there on 3rd and long. And I don't know, was that a misread? Like, do you get the ball to your tailback? Like, it was pretty well defended. They had the quarterback swallowed up. He got some yards, but now you're forced into a 4th down, and this might be a passing situation.
Makes the grab. It's Tucker. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there because he didn't have the first down once he caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss. And with his athleticism and skill, he's able to do that. And as a result, fresh set of
wide open spaces. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
Man, you got to lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the read plays, somebody has to account for
looking for the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. They'll go to the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's French. Catch in the middle, it's Gary. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Helms. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's held. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Caught in the backfield, it's Cobb. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're going to run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my...
Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends.
Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? Take it to the house. Touchdown, shot to clear. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and then guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keeps it on the draw. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's French. Grab near the marker, it's Dallas. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Motion from the wideout. They go to the ground. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run the screen. He'll work his way down to the 28. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The play action fake. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Catch in the middle, it's Dallas. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. He got it. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Oklahoma showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Oh, they're after him. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on 4th down. This offense has it with really good field position. Scanning the field, it's French. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front the point of attack.
Georgia Southern will snap it in the red zone. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They get through, and it's blocked. That's a live ball. Defense has it. All kinds of room to the right. He's at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Coastal! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Leaves it with the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Bryant. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Eagles come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. Moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense.
Man, that's why these quarterbacks are just so hard to defend. It's a pass play. He drops back, first down. Got to play the whole field up, scrambles around, runs for a first down. New set of downs, new set of problems.
Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the red zone, looking for a man. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Statesboro. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable?
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Bryant. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's second and long. The run to the right. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. And the Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd. Pocket breaking down. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's held. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Cobb. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. This quarterback part of their running game. Keeps it and gets past the chains. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
The speed of these quarterbacks have just gotten insane. Week in and week out, you're facing so many guys that can just pick them up and put them down and chew up 15 yards like it's nothing.
And they can make the throws, too. We call them dual threats, but really you have to be able to do both in this era of football.
Yeah, and it used to be one or the other. You had a guy that could really, really run. You had a guy that could throw. Now they're all packaged into one, and it's just, man, it's a headache.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass, it's Barber. Under fire. Floating away. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. And the shot to clears are at the line, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Running into the open space. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Skips away from pressure. Now he'll throw back into the middle. And he'll pull it in inside the 20.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the grab. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And I think if I'm a QB, I like the decision. I get it to my running back who's really good after the catch and really good with the ball in his hands, but the defense did the job. They got him on the ground. They gave up some yards, but they forced the 4th down.
They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. The shot that clears didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, shot to clear. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Makes the quick grab, fighting off the defender. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking to throw, it's Bryant. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
And the Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. It's caught. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. Time
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Green. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on third down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the...
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Give to the back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the shot to clear is getting set on 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Looking for a push on fourth down. The shot that clears get enough to move the chains.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And the shot to clears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile.
3:25.
To the air, it's Barber. Snagged out of the air. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Great job by the receiver catching that curl route. And did you see the way he came back to the football? That's a great lesson for a lot of young receivers out there. You create separation.
Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
On the ready?
The shot that clears have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
And it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
Come on, set.
QB draw. Finding open areas.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Look out, he's got room. And they get him down. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? To the air, it's Bryant. Here's a heat. Zings it complete to the right. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got it in the middle, it's Green. Across the 25, he's got room. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. And the Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's going to take off. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the 1st down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And he missed it. No good. Hoping to cut into that lead, and they did not. The lead is huge.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Barber. Makes the catch, it's Tucker. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the shot to clears will hustle to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
Okay, ready?
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Got his man on the right. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the